Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today is our second race of our Formula 1 career. And can we do well after putting it P3 after Verstappen got a grid penalty, putting us up from P4 to P3? Can Hulkenberg bounce back after that engine failure, and can we finish in the points after our DNF last race? Let's see. It's 5 red lights, it's lights out, and away we go. We get a good start, we're also rolling Piastri getting a slower start than us. Can we get ahead? We pull ahead of Piastri. Going down the outside of Russell we go. We're going to try and leave enough room. We go wide into that corner. We're going to pull back ahead of Russell, go down the inside of Russell. We pull ahead. We're in the race lead. And we're going to lead the race for the first time ever in our Formula 1 career. Going into the third or fourth corner we go. Now, round these tight bends, or if you get one corner wrong, it affects your next. Down into tricky braking zone, round the hairpin, and Russell just getting trailed behind his two McLaren rocket ships. And we've defended well for our first lap. We've pulled over 2 seconds ahead. Was there a collision between the two cars behind us? I'm not sure, but we pulled ahead and I'm happy about it. Superbly sector 1 and sector 2. Now down the back straight we go, trying to stay on track limits. Now down pit wall straight.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Now going into the first hairpin of the first corner. Piastri is going to go down the inside of Russell. Russell fights back. Let's have a look at this battle. So going down the main straight, Piastri gets to the wheel. Actually, flies past the Mercedes. So then into the braking zone, the Mercedes pulls back wheel to wheel. Piastri fighting back, but Russell fights back and pulls fully ahead. That's a great battle between the two cars, so between the Mercedes and the McLaren, keeping it clean. Now going through these almost curvy turns. We go over track limits there. Surprised we didn't get a warning. Purple sector 1. Down into the hairpin. Russell trying to fight back against us. Russell goes wide. Did he look up? Look at Russell's point of view here. Going around the curvy corners. He sees why I made the mistake. He's trying to capitalise on it. He's just trying to catch up. And you can, to be fair to him, he almost does. He just locks up going into the corner. And he's going to lose so many positions from that. He lost 2 positions to both the McLarens, dropping him down to P4, P5, from P2 to P5. Now we're going to have to defend from Piastri, who's going to try and attack us as much as he can. He started on the soft tyres like everyone else. Round the long right-hander. Round to the long right-hander. Now going into the straight, leading into the final corner of this lap. Down into the braking zone, we go to commit to the final corner. Now back down into the pit wall straight. DRS zone, and those two McLarens are gonna fight. Piastri takes the fastest lap from us.
Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race.
Max Verstappen takes it. And Piastri catches up to us going around that hairpin. We pull back ahead coming out. We go wide into the second turn of the race. The lap even. Now Piastri in DRS. This is not going to be good. But Norris goes alongside. Norris down the inside of Piastri.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Piastri stays ahead. Down into right hand hairpin. We we're going to try and get out. We've got out of DRS, but was that before the detection zone? I'm not too sure. We're going to see. Does that McLaren's rear wing open? They pulled far enough away, and it's not looking like it's going to because we're gaining time on him. We're over 2 seconds ahead now. Now, Piastri catching up to us, and he's in DRS zone, so we're going to have to defend down this back main straight, down the pit wall straight. Charles Leclerc sets the fastest lap. We're going to try and pull ahead going into the hairpin we go. The hairpin of turn 1. We pull ahead just exactly 1 second. 1.67 seconds now. Now going into the turn, to the tight turn. I'm not sure, is that right hairpin? Yes, it is. We have to defend against Piastri here. It's going to be tough. Not letting him get that inside line. We're going to have to defend for our lives. Our pit window opens in lap 7 and we're going to pit on lap 7. Depending on our tyre wear. What's our tyre wear looking like right now? We're going to have to use the overtake ERS to defend. Our tyre wear is not looking too good, 20% in just 4 laps. Those mediums are going to have to go on. We might have to go to the hards just to survive at those last 8 laps. But we're going to go for the mediums. Going into the corner, Piastri having a look right at the back of our car into the gearbox. Piastri is going to try and get us into the straight. We're going to defend the inside of that turn. Piastri is now going to have to try and overtake us down the main straight.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
We defend well. Piastri is not going to get past this time. Let's see. I'll defend him from his point of view going down the straight. We move slightly to the side there. We just defend well there. There could have been a collision, so we're lucky. But we're going to pull out ahead out with Piastri. But he's going to have that DRS going into the braking zone. He pulls straight back in with us.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Going around the corner, Piastri's going to have a look down the inside. He's not going to get the move, but down the pit, down the back straight we go. Just letting go of our ERS to recharge our battery now. We go wide going into that corner. Piastri is going to pull ahead. There's contact, but Piastri takes P1 out of our hands. Now going down into the
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
We're going to get the DRS from the DRS detection zone. Me and Piastri is going to go without DRS, and we can just pull ahead. Piastri having a look to try and get back past. We go wide into that turn. Is Piastri going to try and capitalise on that?
Okay, mate, Piastri's behind. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
Well, I'll try, but it's not going to be easy. Piastri's defended so well for these last 6 laps. Norris getting overtaken by Charles Leclerc. Leclerc, however you want to say it. And we pull ahead out of DRS of Piastri. Or Pastry. Down, back into the corner. Put the throttle back on. Going out the corner. I'm surprised we didn't spin off to put that throttle a bit too much on.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
You heard it from Mark. We're pitting this lap. Leclerc pulls ahead of Piastri, but Piastri is going to try and fight back. There's contact. There's contact between Piastri and Charles Leclerc. Let's look at this from Leclerc's point of view. Leclerc just trying to pull ahead. He gets wheel to wheel. He goes flying past now into the corner, but Piastri just getting back wheel to wheel. And there's the contact. Piastri actually pulls ahead, but Leclerc trying to fight back. But that contact, Leclerc pulls it back ahead of Piastri. Piastri tucks in just behind the Ferrari. And now, this is our in lap, so we're just going to try not to lose track position. But we're going to need a good pit stop. Far ahead of Charles Leclerc. Going into the left-hander, round the long left-hander, round the long right-hander. We go into sector 3. Just double yellow sectors.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Going in to that final corner, and we're gonna
confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I'm coming in.
Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop.
All the mechanics coming out, the top 5 all pitting except for Norris. And we're gonna have to get a turning good. We get an optimal turning. Quick pit stop. And it's a perfect
okay,
pit stop.
off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
You heard it from Mark there.
That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go.
We only go down to P7 from that pit stop. And the hash trying to get back at us, our tyres are still cold, so we don't necessarily want to battle right now. That's really good for us because Piastri has got stuck behind the Haas and Bortoletto, so we can try and build a gap to him now by overtaking Tsunoda as well. We've got the fresher tyres, but he has got the warmer tyres. He's probably going to pit at the end of this lap anyway. Oh,
okay mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Is that going to ruin our race?
Understood, copy that.
And we're just going to have to last 6 laps with a damaged front wing. This is not going to be good. We're going to see how it feels going into this corner. It doesn't seem to be that bad right now. And a lot of people going into the pits, people that haven't already pitted, coming in. We're not going to pit, we're going to stay out, with a damaged front wing. And we go flying back up to first place.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
We're going to have to try and finish the last 5 remaining laps with a damaged front wing. It's going to be tough.
Okay mate, after that front wing damage, we've got to look after it now. Please protect the front wing, come on.
Okay Mark. We go wide going into that corner. It's going to be tough defending from Piastri with a damaged front wing. But we're going to have to try.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Piastri's behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 6 laps to go now.
We're going to try and fight back against the McLaren. Not letting him pass. The right hander for the final turn. We stay ahead and we're going to use the ERS. Just try and fight against Piastri. He sets the fastest lap however. He's going to get wheel to wheel with us going into the hairpin. We pull back ahead.
Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now.
And we defend against Piastri and we pull a second ahead. Piastri. Going into the right hander now. Can't go wide this time. And we barely go wide. So it's improving with this front wing damage. We're improving our capability to drive with it. We're going to have to just turn in earlier into these corners. Not that one though, because that was dangerous. Now, going down the back straight. It's the tricky braking zone. Keeping it tight. Should we see what my front wing
Okay, unlucky mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
That's what my front wing damage looks like. Is it actually like...
Okay, unlucky mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag.
And Piastri pits now. That is an interesting decision, but Norris is right on our tail. So instead of defending from Piastri, you're going to have to defend from Norris. He's going down the inside, right out round the outside. He defends the inside well. And we pull back ahead of Norris. And we're going to have to try and pull far enough ahead to get out of the DRS zone.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Just 4 laps to go. 4 laps. And we're going to try and get our first ever race win in our second race of our Formula 1 career. We've struggled with our battery this race, trying to recharge it constantly. We're struggling still to keep that battery level high, defended from all these much quicker cars than us. Norris spins! Norris spins!
Green
and
flag.
that helped us greatly! We come flying ahead over 4 seconds, and surely we can't lose the race now. Let's look at this from Norris's point of view, because this has to be extremely annoying for him. He just spins coming out of the corner, and it loses time to everyone behind him. No way, is that Max Verstappen? Max Verstappen has gone from P11 to P4. Oh wow. No, P11 to P2 now, sorry. That is some drive. I'll be surprised if he doesn't get driver of the day for that. But now, going down the straight, we've just got 3 laps left to win this Grand Prix, and we win this Grand Prix. And we was about to get overtaken by Norris. He was wheel to wheel with us, but he takes too much curb going into that corner. Coming out, he gets back onto the curb and he spins, and that has completely ruined his chances of overtaking us and greatened our chances of winning our first ever Grand Prix. Now coming round last couple of corners of lap 12. Just 2 laps remaining. And we'll be crowned the champion of Bahrain. Coming out and going in to the first corner of the final lap of our Grand Prix, but Leclerc is 1.5 behind us. We're going to have to defend now to try and win this Grand Prix. We thought we'd be safe, but with this front wing damage, we've got so much time coming out and going into these corners that we're going to have to defend on the first lap. Verstappen's dropped from P2 to P5. That's really interesting. Do you have spin as well, maybe? Well, we've got 100% battery, so we're not willing. We're not scared to put up a fight against Leclerc if he tries to overtake. We're fighting for our first ever Grand Prix win, but now Leclerc is in DRS range. It's not ideal for us. We pull back ahead going into the DRS detection zone. That means that Leclerc will not get DRS going down the straight, so we can use our ERS to pull even further ahead from him. Been a brilliant race so far, and hopefully we're going to win many more, including this one. We can just hold on for the last lap. Coming into the second to last corner of this lap. Going down the back straight, we're going to charge our battery for this last lap to defend for our lives. Leclerc's not going to get DRS, but we're just going to put the ERS on anyway. Try and pull ahead from Charles Leclerc. Going into the final into the first corner of the final time of this Grand Prix. Now into the right-hander of turn 3. Down into turn 4 we go. Round the tight right-hander. Turn 5 just coming up, and into turn 6, into turn 7. We go a little bit wide, but that's okay. We're going to have to defend against Leclerc now. Leclerc getting wheel to wheel, we pull ahead. This is not going to be good when he gets DRS. In our first race as a Formula 1 rookie, which was last race, we crashed out after a silly defending error against the Aston Martin, sent us into the barrier and out of the Grand Prix when we was in P6 from P19, almost on our way to to get our first points as the Formula 1 driver. Now, we qualify in P4 after not crashing out of qualifying. And look what we've done. We've gone and put into P1 after a great work from the pit mechanic crew. And we're going to defend from the third into the final corner. And we're going to win our first ever Grand Prix.
I can't speak! I can't speak!
We did it!
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
Max Verstappen wins driver of the day.
That's a fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the desert.
Well, they showed true grit out there today, Crofty. A steely determination not to be
George
outdone
Russell
by the
celebrating
rough
with us there.
circumstances. Many
we
points that
win
came their way today.
The
A
Bahrain
job well
Grand
done.
Prix.
Not the easiest.
Celebrating with our mechanics, with our pit
And
crew.
it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. RB are your winners here today.
And we win our first race after 2 races as a Formula 1 driver. This is absolutely brilliant for us as a driver. And now,
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula 1. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula 1 action very soon.
Front wing damage, he dropped down to P18 after having to pit. Pit for a second time. Our teammate rivalry, we pull back ahead in. And now, we go up to a 66 rating. And that is absolutely brilliant for us. So happy after that Grand Prix. And before we finish the video off, just going to show you the driver standings for this season after 2 races so far. Our next race, I'm not sure where it's going to be. We're going to see in a second, so you can tune in for that one if you want to watch that Grand Prix. The Australian Grand Prix was a hectic one, and so was the Bahrain. So let's see what will come from the future Grand Prix. And oh, we've got a secret meeting. Well, standings. We are 5th in the standings, and we will see what team has the secret meeting in the next video. I thank you guys for watching this one. I will see you in the next one.